protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
My family saved me. It was the coward Blaze that sold me out.
Perhaps. Still, Blaze is no coward. And he is most certainly not a friend to Mephisto. For him to have made such a deal, all the more reason I must have the page.
I knew you were going to go there.
Hear me, child. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the Parchment of Power?
You were right, Mother.
I am?
Robbie will never be Johnny Blaze. He will become something far greater. I gladly place my fate and that of the world in his hands.
My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
I hope the others slept better than I did.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neuroses?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,0
little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here. And that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I am pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things. All I can say is, what I saw last night made me worry about you.
I am more worried about you. Riddled with nightmares, suspicious of friends and colleagues. The page is getting to you.
The page is not getting to me. Everyone had the same exact nightmare last night. If anything, it's getting to everyone here.
It is possible. The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely unstudied.
And they will remain unstudied. Honestly, I can't wait for it to be destroyed.
So, you are not going to read it?
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me bad dreams. Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
Are you afraid of reading the page because you think you would betray us, Robbie?
Kinda. Yeah.
I do not think you ever could. You are made of stronger stuff than Blaze.
Thanks, Hunter. It makes me feel better. But I'm still not chancing it. I think Wanda wants to talk to you. I should stop monopolizing your time and let her get a word in. Oh, and Hunter?
Yes, Robbie?
Take care of yourself, okay? Like, really take care.
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
You mean the one about Lilith?
Wait, you had a dream about Lilith?
Is that not the one you all had?
No, Hunter. We had a dream about you. And it was a pretty awful one, too.
What? What about me?
Let's just say you... something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And that's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out. I mean, it was just a dream, right?
We both know nothing is just a dream, especially these days.
Let's hope this one was. We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened, are they not?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
You and Lilith was not the worst nightmare I've ever had. But I am still unsettled by it. I don't remember signing up for the Dream Sharing Club. How do I unsubscribe?
It was terrifying to see you hold the page in our dream, but somehow it felt right. I pinched myself awake and just thanked the staff of one it was only a dream. You would never side with Lilith against us, right, Hunter? I feel bad for even asking that. Never mind. Don't answer.
Seems like everyone had a restless night. I hate to ask this, but are you all right?
Why? Do I look like there is something wrong with me?
No, not at this moment, but the dream, I mean, nightmare we all had of you.
The one everyone had, but no one will tell me about?
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your collar to protect you.
Protect me from what, exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be able to manipulate you? I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams, the way I think she just invaded ours last night.
Or maybe these dreams you had are just the parchment's influence.
No, Hunter. It was more than that. I felt her evil presence. I can still feel it lingering.
Sarah, have you considered that your sister is not as bad as you like to think?
No, I haven't. And I can't believe you would even suggest something like that. Maybe I was right to be worried about you. Sorry for snapping. It's just... In any case, best to keep our wits about us. I just don't want anything to happen to you, kiddo.
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerves left to fray.
Hunter, hello.
I know we can't control our dreams, Hunter. Maybe we can help you learn not to share.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful. This will do nicely.
Last night was no dream. Lilith intended us to witness that vision.
Do we have a quarrel?
It was all a dream, right, Hunter? Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh, parchment-blasting tech here.
Is this it? Is this the thing that will destroy the parchment?
You better believe it. That's the Gamma Accelerator. Plus a few tips taken from dear old Dad's notes. Plus a few crucial adjustments. Plus some revolutionary new tech created on the fly.
Are you sure it will work?
I'm sure you've got a million questions. Come to the war room and you can hear my full spiel. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. I'm trying to assume it was Lilith in all our heads last night. Don't prove me wrong, Hunter.
Lilith is toying with our...
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Something still isn't making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are missing something. Until next time.
Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho.
You'd better not sell us out to your mother, Hunter. I'd be disappointed. I'm usually a light sleeper. Ready to work? Peace.
Is this another movie night? And if so, where is Nico?
It's not an official movie night. It's more of my way of saying thank you for being a friend. I didn't have many growing up. Wasn't exactly the popular kid, if you know what I mean.
Well, if it matters to you, you are popular with me.
It does matter to me. I know what it's like to be hated, so I'm especially appreciative of the ones who don't. In Transia, it was just me and my brother Pietro for a long while. We wandered from village to village, begging, doing odd jobs, scrounging by any way we could.
Where were your parents?
Out of the picture. Pietro and I had to grow up fast. Too fast.
Oh?
When I was a child, Transia was very poor. Our parents could find no work. One day, my father stole bread to feed us. A mob chased him into our neighborhood. I was terrified for him. I told them to stop, and half of them turned to stone. I didn't mean to. I didn't understand my powers or how to use them, but I got scared, and people died. But the worst of it, Father pointed at me and cried out, "Witch." And then he was part of the mob, and they were after me. Pietro grabbed me and ran, faster than any person can run. We realized we could never go back. We were different, and had to look out for ourselves.
I am so sorry. That must have been terrifying.
I thought I was going to be hanged or burned alive for the longest time. And for a while, I thought I deserved it.
Oh, Wanda.
I felt like my life was cursed with misfortune, heartache, and pain ever since. It wasn't until recently that I began to feel that curse lift.
What changed?
You. I met you, and you saved me. So, thank you for being a friend. Didn't know how much I needed one like you.
Once, I dreamt that I grew 4 more arms after the radioactive spider bite. Then I also grew mouth pincers. I even turned into a giant spider and went full kaiju on Midtown. So no more late-night binging on Japanese monster movies when my spider sense is keeping me up.
I don't care what the dream implied. You're no villain. It'll take more than Lilith's mind hexery to shake my faith in you, Hunter. Let's address the spooky elephant in the room. Dreams are weird, huh?
Weird dreams, huh? Probably just the end of the world jitters. You get used to them.
Lilith's messing with our minds, right? Because that dream was too real.
Coffee makes the bad dreams go away. Trust me, just don't stir in any sugar or milk. Believe me, if I thought Lilith had any influence over you, well, let's just leave it that I'm glad she doesn't. Now, where's the webhead with my coffee?
time now, Tony.
Yeah, you're being a little extra.
Only reason to listen to Tony is to get directions to the rap party.
You believe the cause is lost?
Didn't say that. Did not say that either. I've seen the world end a few times, and I'm still here to talk about it.
That is not saying much. You have a healing factor.
We can't all be born as unlucky as me.
What is your secret? Oh, is Tony's masseuse around?
Everyone's got their own way of dealing with the impending. Mine's outliving everyone who doesn't make it.
That is reassuring.
Yeah, find comfort in the familiar.
In my time, I would make a fire, focus on the task at hand, and then drink a cask or two.
Ain't nothing stopping you here, bub. One thing we can agree on, hell ain't coming. Hell is already here.
And it is not taking any prisoners.
Time to stop running from it and start running toward it.
I have never seen claws like yours before.
Robbie knows the Parchment of Power's got nothing on him.
You feeling all right?
I tell you, I can't wait to... I don't like to say that I do my best work under pressure, but I think this time, I even amazed myself.
This is impressive. You did this work incredibly fast.
Chug a few Stark drives and there's nothing you can't speed through. Hopefully the sugar crash doesn't hit me while we're destroying the page.
If you manage to stop the prophecy, I will be the first to sing your praises.
So you're promising karaoke. I'm gonna hold you to that, Hunter. This thing won't fail.
What about your father's research? Do you feel comfortable using it as the basis for this canon?
I'm only perfecting the stuff he started. It's like I took all the skeletons out of my family closet, dusted them off, and now they're going to do community service.
It is powered by skeletons.
Don't worry, figure of speech. No actual skeletons in there, just massive amounts of gamma radiation. Our friend Banner thought he was going to use it to get supercharged. But this thing's going to shut his team down, permanently.
Let us keep our attention on destroying the parchment. We can deal with Hulk after.
Oh, come on! I know multitasking probably wasn't a thing in your olden times, but it's the only way I get stuff done. Plus, I can't get Banner out of my mind.
So, what now?
Now comes the hard part, explaining my plan to the team. I wonder if I have time to whip up some diagrams. People love diagrams.
Oh, hey, Hunter.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Fine, speak.
I thought trying to control the symbiote was hard, but Robbie's got the Darkhold. Hope he's doing okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Consider it done.
Get to the truck and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
I will make it quick. Roger that. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Your actions have consequences.
I am impressed.
You left me no choice.
That's some move. I'm going in.
Next time, don't mess with a witch. You're in trouble now. Don't feel bad. You're not ready for me yet.
Chaos can... Fear the Scarlet Witch.
It was a good try, at least. A helping hand. Just what I needed.
You're not going to like this.
Let's try this.
Restore our strength!
Chaos unleashed.
Will sustain us!
That's gonna leave a mark.
The blood of heroes will sustain us.
Support units on the move.
Lilith must be desperate if these are her best.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
Hail that! The advantage is mine.
Will heal all!
By her command!
By Mother's hand!
Time for some action.
Ah!
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Our pact will not be broken.
You were too weak for this fight. Someone order a knuckle sandwich. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Now
You should have brought more help.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
Good to see you, Hunter.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Well met.
What's happening, Hunter?
Thank you for bringing me along to strike back at Lilith.
The legend walks among us.
You ever notice how pop culture never gets witches right?
I do not know if you noticed, but I am not exactly an expert on pop culture, Wanda.
I know I have. There are old, outdated tropes of witches flying around on broomsticks, turning children into mice with potion-laced chocolate, using glamours to change the color of our hair. Real witches don't just wiggle their nose and get the dishes to do themselves. Real magic comes with a price, and real witches end up paying it. It's not all magic wands and midnight margaritas.
Hollywood's misrepresentation of witches seems to be upsetting you. Maybe you could send them your thoughts.
Hollywood isn't the problem.
But they are contributing to the harmful stereotypes.
Haha, tell that to whoever's in charge of Halloween.
Are there any depictions of witches you do like?
Just the ones that have cats as familiars. Reminds me of Agatha and Ebony. You really aren't what I expected.
How so?
Agatha and Caretaker told so many stories. The idea of you was nearly beyond imagining, but the actual you, rather normal.
Everyone tells me that. I think they oversold the memory of me.
If so, it wasn't by much. It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The other Midnight Suns only had good things to say about you. I looked forward to meeting you.
I'm sorry it was under such negative circumstances.
The real you. I do not hold Lilith's control against you. You should not hold it against yourself either.
This is nice. It feels better than I deserve.
No. It is exactly what you deserve.
And that is...
A chance.
One of my favorite activities.
ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Do your thing.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful. This will do nicely. That is something.
Got more coil for me? Sometimes, I even impress myself. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. You find more coil, send it my way.
No pain, no gain. Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Any new leads? Central will crack the code. This intel is hot, Hunter. We shouldn't... Pick your target, Hunter. Bye. Stay out of trouble.
Well, looky who it is.
Hi, kiddo.
We're ready to make a move.
You owe me one.
Happy to help.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hydra has a remote server attached to one of their squads in this area, and they've been using it to store communications data captured on the nearby consoles.
The promised blood is here.
Stark and Carol have done most of the legwork, but you still need to access those consoles to retrieve the data.
Consider it done.
Now for something real special. Just what I need. Bad luck for you, bub.
Whatever gets the job done. Reality is only an illusion. Was it worth it? Let's try this.
I am impressed.
Perfect.
You're in trouble now.
Looks like they called for help. There's probably still time for you to run off. I'll pretend this never happened.
This shall be of great help.
I'm looking good.
She will sustain us.
Coming at me now. That's a good You don't want to get up.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Might need some time here.
I was born for this.
Got some more flunkies coming in. Did your mama have any kids that lived?
You've recovered the data. Excellent work out there.
What shall we chat about?
After a good fight, I like to howl at the moon.
Hey, look who's awake.
How's it going?
You were more laid back than I expected.
I'm on vacation.
Fighting the mother of demons is vacation?
Okay, I'm on sabbatical. Compared to teaching a bunch of kids, this is vacation.
I cannot picture you as a teacher.
To be honest, neither can most of the kids. But nobody wants to piss off Professor Knifehands, so they shut up and listen. Mostly.
Who called you Professor Knifehands?
Molly Hayes. Sweet kid. One of Nico's runaways back when. Also on the short list of people who truly kicked my ass.
A sweet kid kicked your ass?
Yeah, I shouldn't have made her cry. When she's upset, she'll punch you through an entire church.
So you made a sweet kid cry, and then she kicked your ass?
They have to learn how to deal with smack talk. If an enemy gets inside your head, you've already lost. So I started off easy and made fun of her goofy hat. And then she hit me. And I shot up like the puck in a carnival game. When I came to, my bottom half was dangling from the roof of the danger room.
Then what happened?
The kid was a mess. Just a waterfall of tears and snot. She thought she'd really hurt me. And if I'm being honest, that's why I teach there.
To make kids cry?
Nah, that's a perk. I teach them because they don't know their limits. I can be the mistake they learn from, and not the one that haunts them for the rest of their days. Now, isn't that something special? Thanks.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
What are you doing out here, Wanda?
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
I had a similar experience.
You did?
Yes. This is where Agatha showed me how to use the Word of Power.
When did she do that?
It must have been centuries ago now. I cannot remember exactly.
She always believed in you, you know. Talked about you all the time. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your legend.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know, or I want to tell you.
Tell me anyway.
Okay, but you can't freak out.
I cannot make that promise until after you tell me. Then I will respond to the information with the appropriate reaction.
Fair enough. Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
She said that?
I think she was training me to be you.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the Hunter? To be me?
Basically, yes.
I am sorry the weight of stopping the Midnight Sun was put on your shoulders. You did not deserve that.
And I couldn't handle it either. Luckily for me, and the world, my girl Nico managed to resurrect you. So, it's not all left to me to screw up. And believe me, Hunter, I would have screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies. I don't want anyone else to end up like Agatha.
If Agatha was here, I'm sure she would want you to continue your study of the magical arts and grow your power.
Well, she's not here because of my power. So I think I'll pass.
Let me help you work through your fears and become more comfortable standing in your power.
You would do that for me?
When I am done with you, Wanda, your knowledge of the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
You wanted to speak?
Yeah. I heard you're kind of the de facto leader of the Suns now. Is that true?
If the others say so.
That was fast. They must really value you. I remember welcoming the Suns with open arms and feeling that sense of camaraderie. But I still wonder if I truly belong, you know?
You do know that you still belong here with the Suns, right?
Do I? Sometimes I'm not sure.
You do not need to question it. This is where you belong. And as de facto leader of the Midnight Suns, I want you to know that.
That, means a lot. Thanks. I like the feeling of being part of a big, weird family. One that we both fit into. I have some words to contribute.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any.
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Do your thing.
This should be useful. This will do nicely.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close. Analyzing. Take your pick, Hunter. I have high expectations. The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you.
Until next time.
Ready for more?
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Peace.
Hola.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl. Feeling good today, girl?
Well, looky who it is.
I'm here if you need me.
Time to take it to the next level. We need any advantage we can get. All right, then. Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. Practice makes perfect. I like to stay on the cutting edge. I'm always in the market for an upgrade. Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready. See you around.
Show no mercy.
I think we can handle it.
You're still set on me.
Attached to that face.
He will sustain us.
Leave some for the rest.
Still want a piece?
Need to restore our strength.
Should be useful. Perfect. This should help.
I'll take what I can get.
Just what I needed.
Reality is only an illusion. I haven't felt this strong since... well, never mind.
You're with me, kid.
No one could have stopped that.
advantage is mine.
A helping hand.
That was something.
Hardly breaking a sweat.
Let's try this.
I'm hoping you'll learn from this, but I know you won't.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandons you. Kiss me. I am impressed.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey there.
Nice work out there, bub.
Okay, well, thanks anyway.
I know magic, right?
All right, then.
I was thinking of doing something nice for Strange. You know, to show him how much he's appreciated. He was the only one who took a chance on me after, what happened. Anyway, I was wondering if you had any ideas.
You could always get a new roommate for him.
Seriously, I can't believe they haven't knocked heads yet. Strange is very particular. I can't imagine him sharing a room with anybody, especially Tony.
Maybe he has gotten used to Tony's chaotic energy.
I don't know if never making your bed counts as chaotic energy. I think we call that being a slob.
There are some things we are not meant to understand.
The universe works in mysterious ways, right? I'll figure it out. Underneath the cape of pretension, there's a real gem of a human. Don't tell Steven that, though. It'll go straight to his head. Bunazua.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set.
Good to see you. Oh, hey. Probably my fault.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. You find more coil, send it my way.
I'm here if you need me.
alliance with the Midnight Suns.
Let's get started.
You were too weak for this fight.
I'll give it a whirl.
Some for the rest of us. It's all coming back to me. The advantage is mine. I'm on your side.
Must fall.
Ow! Quit it!
Another unwelcome surprise. This time, it's one of the Fallen.
I guess they're still after me. Here you go.
Do not bother running.
They can't stop us.
was even better than I expected.
Perfect.
They must be getting desperate.
Still they persist. We have the upper hand for now.
You'll only see one.
Just be careful you do not string together the wrong phrase.
You're in trouble now.
Good one.
That could have been so much worse.
Where'd you learn that one?
Your mother abandons you.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Thank you for bringing me along to strike back at Lilith.
Hola.
Yes, hello.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. The caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea.
Okay, well, thanks anyway.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely keep you out of that tower. Any excuse to ring those damn things. You don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
Central is ready to work. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in. Just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn. These are the current priorities.
You can owe me one.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all... I'm here if you need me.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful.
What have you got for me, boss? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Farewell.
Glad to have you with us.
Evil doesn't take time off. Neither should we.
Ready to work?
nothing's gonna stop me now.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Later.
Do you have any siblings?
No. Why do you ask?
I can't imagine growing up as an only child. I've always had Pietro around.
That is your brother?
My twin, yeah.
So there are two of you?
Not exactly. We're fraternal twins, not identical. And before you ask, we both have abilities. His is that he's super fast. Loves to remind me that he's older because he arrived first. Birth isn't a competition. Weirdo.
Why is he not here?
Who knows? I haven't heard from him in a while, but I know he's okay. Twin telepathy and all that.
You can read his mind?
No, but I can kind of sense him. It's hard to explain, but just trust me. Pietro's fine.
I hope you hear from him soon.
Me too. For someone who's so fast, he sure is slow to respond. Let's talk, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter.
Hydra has been collecting field data of some sort on a remote server nearby, and we have a chance here to look for ourselves. I believe Stark and Carol have done most of the legwork, but you still need to access those consoles to retrieve the data.
Consider it done. This shall be of great help. I am by your side.
Nice.
This shall be of great help. Your fate is sealed. Hail that!
Accept your fate. Target's on.
Don't feel bad. You're not ready for me yet.
Hydra Immortalis! We're almost here. Hold position. Serve her with honor.
I haven't moved an inch.
None can escape it.
I just hope you don't come to judge me someday.
Only the innocent are spared.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I'm hoping you'll learn from this, but I know you won't.
For the mother!
More of them are joining the fight.
There are many left to be judged.
A helping hand. Reality is only an illusion.
I am impressed.
Your suffering begins.
Being the receiving end of your wrath.
You've recovered the data. Excellent work out there.